Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is Thursday, January the 17th, and this is a quick hit on precious metals. And I'm going to start off with SLV silver. This one was all kinds of interesting today. Of course, everybody knows it had the move down. It had a fantastic move up, something that would kill the bears. Giant green bar, really destroying the very important resistance at 30.5. And from this chart's perspective, beating the long-term moving average bar, getting outside of this possible channel, all kinds of good things for the bulls. But I don't think that it is exactly as good as most people would take away from this. For one, we did open low, which was really nice, really good, but it's deceptive because at about 1 o'clock in the morning my time, there was a massive dump on silver. And this chart, if you adjust the silver futures to SLV, you would not be starting right here. You'd be actually right here. And if that hadn't been, if that was shown on this chart, people would have a very different take on what silver looked like, because you would already see that it was sliding off of a high. But anyways, they were able to mask that. That's totally fine. There was that news story about SLV today entering in the largest physical silver purchase that was larger than all of 2012 combined, all in one day. And so people were all too happy, buy it up, and first glance, looks really nice. What else do we have? Well, yesterday we had the RSI going sideways, and we had the CCI going down. And so we're saying a roll should be close. Well, today, even with this huge move up, fast stochastic has now joined the roll, and the slow stochastic is now high and in a good position to also join the roll. But beyond that, everything else is pointing up. At first glance, it definitely looks more positive than negative, and that's fine. We've been saying that the daily has been looking fine. We're just waiting, and guess what? We're still just waiting. Now, if we go on to the 60-minute time frame, I like it. We can see the most recent previous low that we had was right here, and that was pierced, which is a sign of weakness. So not a good thing for the bulls, but most of them probably wouldn't care at this moment, right? Well, what else do we have? We still have a definite topping area in the 60-minute time frame. What else do we have? Well, we have a new recent high, and we have this for the MACD histogram. Notice the steady progression as it decreases. So now we have a new high blip on the MACD histogram with negative divergence. So this is fantastic because this completes a third hump, and we should have the move down. As far as indicators go, this is perfect alignment. I mean, this is picture perfect. Everything is high. Everything, without exception, is pointing down. So if the bears are going to do their thing, now is the moment. So tomorrow is going to be so important, and we can see the hypothetical channel that we made a video or two ago, and getting outside of it is not the end of the world. Actually, if it gets back to it and crashes through this line, and this is real, that should produce a really bad spike down. And where would that go? Personally, I believe it would be this spot right here, 29.9, and at the very least, just below 30.2. I suppose you could just round it up and say 30.2 on the nose, simply because we have some tails right here. But yeah, either way, that's a good move. And if you do get to the 29.9, we're back inside of the channel. People are going to want to get out, and eventually going all the way down to 28.8, and then we would see if that would break or not. Certainly it'd be enough to help turn the daily. So we shall see. Going on to GLD. GLD had a nice day as well. But another reason why I don't believe the move in silver completely. You know, the metals move together. Silver isn't going to go shooting, you know, into orbit without gold. And what did gold do? Gold did not beat the long-term moving average bar. Gold, it pierced the previous high, but it backed away from it pretty darn good. We do have good alignment still for movement up in the daily time frame. We do not have a topping area in the heat map. So daily wise, although it has better confluence of the indicators going up, its positioning is not as good. So questionable. 60-minute time frame. Does this look like silver? Let's take a look. Definite topping area, and everything is in pretty good alignment. The RSI is not pointing down, unlike silver, but everything else is really nice. Now the only other problem with this is we do have the third hump here, we do have negative divergence in the 60-minute, but the distance down from this point is not as great as on SLV, 162.5. But you go down to 162.5 on gold. Yes, silver is going to take notice. And last but not least, GDX. The main culprit why I do not believe the move up today is permanent. Although if it keeps going up, absolutely, it's time for the bears to throw in the towel. Any kind of really strong move to the upside, that'll just be prudent. But anyways, GDX miners. Did it close above yesterday? Nope, it was below. It's a spinning top. We have nothing saying that it should stop in either direction. It's right actually in the lower half of this descending channel. We have the stochastics pointing down, the CCI pointing down, the RSI pointing down, the MACD histogram pointing down, and the MACD really almost out of momentum. So does this look good on the daily? No, it does not. And how do you have the miners not look good when the metals are? So just does not jive. And in the 60-minute time frame, how do miners look? Well, we can see all of these lows that it was, and it was roughly, I guess it's actually kind of a range. There was a range here. It was broken today. We're coming up on another range with the bottom of this tail, which also is part of this tail, and we're really close to it. We still have room to move on the 14-day RSI moving average to the downside. The stochastics still have room to move. The CCI, the RSI, the MACD histogram. Notice the MACD histogram. It was down, it started slanting up, and now it's ticking down once again. This is really poor in the 60-minute time frame, even though it is weaker in the daily than the metals themselves. The only thing that they have to really work with at this point is it's trying to make another bottoming area in the heat map 60-minute time frame. But this can get much darker, stretch out for a longer period of time, while these finish their move to the downside. All that this needs is a break, especially right here. And we could be going down to finish off this gap fill, which is not complete. Not complete. And there it is. Tomorrow, massively important. As always, all investing decisions are your own. this chart and video for entertainment, educational, and consumption of time purposes only. Thank you.